Yo, so you asked for a tutorial a few days ago, so here I'm to show you a tutorial on how to draw basic guidelines. So instead of using like AR apps, you could start by a circle that is like the foundation of drawing. For example, if you draw a circle, now you have three options. Either you can go by side profile, front, or quarters, or back profile, or this side profile. So I will show you a tutorial on front profile, side profile, and three-quarter profile from this side. So here's a circle, line. Now after this you could, or else there's a second method by the oval. It could finish up your jawline also, but drawing the oval is kind of tricky for the side and side profile and three-quarter profile. So let's just use the circle and cross method. Then after this, just draw a cross. Depending how long the cross is, that means your jawline is gonna be more long after the like your jawline is gonna be more low. So draw the chin, and then draw the ear lines, and draw the jawline. So once you have drawn like the jawline, now this you could use it as like your eye guideline, but depending you could just make new eye guidelines that are like from here to here. So these will be your eye guidelines, this will be your eyebrow guideline, this will be a nose guideline, and this will be a mouth guideline. So like this simply. I think now you can see better that this is the eyebrow guideline, this is the eye guideline, this is nose guideline, this is the mouth guideline. And then you could take this area for like the hairline. Let's just draw a simple hairline. And then you have to take more space. This is for the hair. I'm drawing simple shapes because I'm not willing to draw hair right now. So this is for the hair, and then within the hair only have to draw the ears. Now here's an easy ear trick. So like once you draw like the ear, right, I'll split the pieces also. Once you draw the ear, instead of drawing like all the other shapes, just draw three inside. This means like the top part, and this means like the bottom part. And then you could just shade it here and here. Just draw three inside and your ears will be done. Okay, front profile is done and ear is done. I'll break down every single part of the break down every part in like the face and explain you how to draw them. Now for the ear you have to just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, ears done. Now time for the nose. Yeah. So for the nose, it depends on the character. For example, you drawed Hakari a few days ago. Hakari's nose is somewhat like this. It depends. Otherwise, the characters simple as like Yuta or Yuji who just have like this only. Characters who have like this as a nose, and there are many more nose styles. And then after drawing your nose, now it's time for the eyes. Eyes can be a bit tricky because it depends on the guidelines. So depending on how big your eye is slash small your eye is. So to draw, let's say you want to draw Sanjinwoo's eye, you have to go by the long parallelogram with less width. This eye can be used for Sanjinwoo, Meguna, and etc. But for like eyes of like Yuji and Yuta, it has to be like this. Wait, no, not like this actually. Jeez. Take the same width as Sanjinwoo's eye. Take the same length, but just increase this. So this is for Yuta, Yuji, and all the other characters of big eyes. And this is for characters with slim eyes like Sanjinwoo, Hakari, Meguna, Megumi, Toji, etc. Now, but there are different type of characters like Gojo, whose eye when zoomed in is more like this. It represents like a real eye, but you have to use the same guideline again because you could fill in like this. If and for that one Higuruma scene in chapter 189 where the client of Higuruma looks at Higuruma like this, you go. This is the eye that they also used. Okay, so let's make small note. This is hunter eyes. This is big. This is big eyes. I do not know what to call them, and this is like more realistic eye. Okay, now time for mouths. Mouths are also very simple. You just have to draw shapes. For example, happy mouth, you have to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw a trapezium, draw a straight line. Now within this only draw a triangle, another triangle, done. Something like this. Yeah, so this is like an happy mouth. And a closed mouth is usually just like this. Smirking, like, faint smiling is done like this. And etc. You just have to use basic lines for like basic of your, what do you say, features. Now time for the main deal, hair. Now we could draw. Now I'll just use that one only for hair. Hold up. Now to draw hair, we can take this guideline. This is for standing hair. For like the normal hair which is done, you have to just use this much only. Okay, let's take. We'll use both hair side to side. First, we'll go by this sleeping wala hair. So this draw from the eye guidelines. Draw in other shapes. And then just trace it from the outside till here. Now your hair is looking bulky enough. Okay, now focus here mainly because this is down here and this is up here. For up here you have to make mini triangles that are till the hairline. After coming here, switch directions of the triangles. And for the outside, start with this. This is I'm showing a basic hair guide, hair tutorial also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Draw a few and then continue the same way. I know I'm not an expert, but it's gonna help you for like the first beginning of drawing. Okay, now to draw hunter eyes and big eyes. So to draw hunter eyes, take this, make this. Wait, this pencil is not good for main things. So take this, thicken this and this, and then just dot thin line from here to here. This is your lower and this is your upper. Now draw the eyebrows. It could be a very simple eyebrows. Hatch them and then just draw a circle. No, actually it should be like a very smaller circle because your character is locked in depending on how and here you have eye. And this is very messy, don't do like this please. Now time for the big boys. For the big boys, same. Make this one thick and dark and this one thin, and then draw the eye in middle, draw the pupil, draw the glare, and then just color it like this. And for the mouth, I think you already understood. Now time for hatching, shading and details. No, so you could choose two ways actually. First way is hatching, which is done like this. Or the second way, which is shading, which is done like it's like a smoother version of hatching. So hatching is done in mangas and all, but smooth cell shading or this thing is done like this. So it depends on like how detailed slash undetailed your character is. Even shaded manga pen, even like manga, like even the drawings which are shaded, if you do hatching, it looks good also. For example, the Kenjaku drawing, way back, yeah, see. This Kenjaku drawing is actually a hatch lines, see. So I think you can see the hatch lines, right? It has hatch lines everywhere. It doesn't have a single bit of shading, only hatch lines. If you want to practice like manga art, you have to practice hatch lines more than like normal shading. So yeah, if you have for full bodies, I'll like make a post explaining it in your community. Bye. Thank you. Take care.